I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
I don't know, no, because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have?
Every person who called me and said, what can I do? This is what you can do. The People's Fund of Maui.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. But wait, if you're a lover, you have to be a fighter. Why? Because if you don't fight for love, do you really have it? Every person who has asked me, what can I do? Well, this is what you can do. Support the People's Fund of Maui. Hollywood is reeling from a bombshell revelation as three of its biggest stars, Brad Pitt, Keanu Reeves, and Jason Momoa, drop a shocking announcement. From Pitt's rocky love life and heated Hollywood feuds to Keanu Reeves' jaw-dropping generosity that even stunned critics, the revelations just keep coming. But just when you think the drama couldn't get any wilder, Jason Momoa steps in with an explosive truth bomb about Oprah Winfrey, sending shockwaves through the industry. What exactly did they reveal? How will this shake up Hollywood? Could this be the moment that changes everything we thought we knew about these stars and their stories? This revelation is stirring up conversations and raising questions no one saw coming. Stay tuned as we break down this major Hollywood moment. It's bigger than anyone could have imagined. Brad Pitt. A star's career and controversial love affairs. William Bradley Pitt, better known as Brad Pitt, is one of the most recognized and celebrated actors in Hollywood. With his striking looks and undeniable talent, he has cemented his place as one of the industry's biggest stars. Over the years, he has racked up an impressive collection of awards, including 2 Academy Awards, 2 British Academy Film Awards, 2 Golden Globes, and an Emmy. He's even been featured on Forbes' Celebrity 100 list multiple times and was named one of Time magazine's most influential people. But beyond his acting career, Pitt has been a headline magnet due to his tumultuous love life. His dating history stretches back to the late 1980s and early 1990s, when he was romantically linked with several famous actresses, including Robin Givens, Jill Schoelen, and Juliette Lewis, who, at the time, was significantly younger than him. His high-profile romance with Gwyneth Paltrow, his co-star in Seven, had fans captivated for years before they eventually parted ways. More recently, he has been linked to jewelry designer Inez de Ramon. In 1998, Pitt met Jennifer Aniston, and by 2000, the two tied the knot in what seemed like the ultimate Hollywood fairy tale. For a while, everything looked picture-perfect until cracks started to show. By 2005, the couple announced their separation, and soon after, the media frenzy exploded when Pitt was spotted spending time with his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star, Angelina Jolie. The rumors were relentless, and before long, their love triangle dominated every tabloid headline. Brangelina, a scandalous love story and a devastating split. Both Pitt and Jolie denied any wrongdoing, claiming their romance blossomed only after Pitt's marriage to Aniston ended. But the world wasn't convinced. In April 2005, just a month after Aniston filed for divorce, explosive paparazzi photos emerged of Pitt, Jolie, and her son Maddox enjoying a getaway in Kenya. The media had all the proof they needed. Brangelina was officially Hollywood's hottest and most scandalous couple. As the year went on, they were spotted together more frequently, fueling even more speculation. Then, in January 2006, Jolie confirmed she was pregnant with Pitt's child, an announcement that made their relationship undeniable. But while their love seemed to be written in the stars, it wasn't all smooth sailing. They kept the world waiting, finally getting engaged in April 2012 and tying the knot in an intimate ceremony at their estate in France in August 2014. However, just like his first marriage, Pitt's second attempt at forever didn't last. By 2016, Jolie filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Their separation quickly turned into one of Hollywood's most bitter and publicized breakups, complete with legal battles, custody disputes, and endless drama. The divorce was finalized in 2019, but the fallout between them has continued to make waves in Hollywood. Oprah's surprising take on the Brangelina divorce. When the news of Brad and Angelina's split hit the world, Everyone had something to say about it, including none other than Oprah Winfrey. Oprah, one of the most powerful women in entertainment, has always had a sharp eye for Hollywood's biggest stories. But her reaction to this breakup left many people talking. She was on the set of her TV movie, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, when she first heard the news. Caught off guard, she reportedly turned to her team and said, "It's the one thing that will take Trump out of the news for a day." Like the rest of the world, she was stunned by the split. Despite showing sympathy for both parties, Oprah had strong opinions about how Angelina handled the divorce, particularly the custody battle. And here's where things get interesting. Oprah has always been a close friend and confidant of Jennifer Aniston. Over the years, whispers circulated that Oprah had some unspoken criticism of Pitt's behavior during his marriage to Aniston, adding even more fuel to Hollywood's most infamous love triangle. The secret feud, Brad Pitt versus Oprah Winfrey. For years, speculation swirled that Brad Pitt and Oprah were not exactly on friendly terms. The tension seemed to date back to 2005 when Aniston appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show shortly after her divorce. Many expected Jennifer to spill juicy details about her breakup with Pitt, but Oprah kept the conversation focused on Aniston's career rather than her personal life. However, it was clear where Oprah's loyalties lay. Rumors suggested that Oprah refused to have Pitt and Jolie on her show together, believing Pitt had flaunted his new romance too soon. Adding fuel to the fire, many claimed she saw herself as one of Aniston's biggest supporters and didn't approve of how quickly Pitt moved on, especially considering Jolie's pregnancy was announced shortly after his divorce. Even though Pitt made his last appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show in 2005, he collaborated with Oprah again in 2020. But whether their underlying tension has fully been resolved? That remains a mystery. One thing's for sure. Hollywood never forgets, and this rumored feud is still a hot topic. But while Pitt's complicated history with Oprah has kept fans buzzing, another A-list star has been making waves for entirely different reasons. Enter Keanu Reeves, the Hollywood legend whose kindness and generosity have won over millions. Keanu Reeves. The man, the myth, the legend. Keanu Reeves. The man, the myth, the legend. Keanu Reeves is not your typical Hollywood superstar. While many actors bask in the glitz and glamour of fame, Reeves has always been different, humble, generous, and shockingly down-to-earth. His career spans decades, from quirky comedies like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure to high-octane action films like John Wick and The Matrix. But beyond his incredible acting skills, what truly sets Keanu apart is his kindness. Unlike most celebrities who keep their distance from fans, Keanu goes out of his way to show appreciation for the people who admire him. He has been spotted giving up his subway seat for strangers, helping stranded motorists, and even sitting down to chat with homeless individuals. These aren't just random acts of kindness. This is who he is at his core. Surprisingly, Reeves wasn't born in the United States. He first entered the world in Beirut, Lebanon, before eventually making a name for himself in Hollywood. His rise to fame wasn't easy, but his perseverance paid off. By the time The Matrix hit theaters, Reeves had already solidified himself as an action star. But instead of chasing wealth and status, he became known for something much rarer in the industry: his humility. Reeves doesn't just donate money. He gives it away without expecting recognition. He's known for secretly funding hospitals, supporting cancer research, and even gifting his John Wick stunt team luxury Rolex watches as a token of appreciation. If that's not a class act, what is? Hollywood's most selfless star. Keanu Reeves has long been dubbed Hollywood's nicest guy for a reason. He puts people first, always. Unlike many celebrities who demand outrageous salaries, Reeves has voluntarily taken massive pay cuts to ensure his films can afford better actors, stronger scripts, and groundbreaking special effects. That's right. He's turned down millions just to help his co-stars shine. One of the most famous examples of this was during the making of The Devil's Advocate, 1997. The production struggled to afford the legendary Al Pacino. So what did Reeves do? He slashed his own salary so the studio could bring in the Hollywood icon. The same thing happened with the Matrix sequels. He gave up a portion of his earnings so the crew and special effects teams could receive better pay. Who does that in Hollywood? But one of the most touching stories about Reeves has to do with his deep appreciation for his fans. During the filming of Bill and Ted Face the Music, a homeowner placed a sign on their lawn that read, "You're breathtaking," a reference to the viral moment when a fan once shouted those words at him. Instead of ignoring it, Reeves stopped his car, signed the sign, and made that person's day. Keanu Reeves versus the critics. Despite being one of the most beloved stars in Hollywood, Keanu isn't without his critics. Some people claim he is too introverted, too private, or too mysterious to truly connect with his audience. Others believe his acting is too subtle, lacking the theatrical flair seen in other A-list performers. But let's be honest, does Keanu care? Not in the slightest. He has built a career on being unapologetically himself, and fans love him for it. While Hollywood's elite chase awards, Reeves focuses on doing what he loves: acting, helping others, and riding motorcycles. And speaking of standing up for what's right, that brings us to a shocking revelation made by none other than Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa's explosive revelation about Oprah Winfrey. Jason Momoa is known for his larger-than-life personality and deep love for his Hawaiian roots. But recently, he made headlines for something far more serious, a shocking claim about none other than Oprah Winfrey. Momoa, who has been an outspoken advocate for Hawaiian communities, didn't hold back when discussing the devastating Maui wildfires. The fires left countless families homeless, businesses destroyed, and entire communities struggling to rebuild. In the wake of the tragedy, Momoa urged tourists to stay away from the island, stressing that locals needed time to recover and that resources should be prioritized for residents, not visitors. But here's where things took a turn. Jason Momoa called out Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson after they asked the public for donations to the People's Fund of Maui. He found it utterly appalling that billionaires were asking regular people, many of whom were struggling financially, to send money instead of using their own immense wealth to help. And if that wasn't enough, Momoa also took issue with Oprah's purchase of a massive property in Maui, accusing her of contributing to the displacement of native Hawaiian communities. He believes her real estate acquisitions make it harder for indigenous residents to afford homes, creating a deeper crisis for those trying to rebuild their lives. His frustration was evident when he called out people who, in his words, pretend to care while continuing to exploit the land. The dark side of celebrity charity. After Oprah and The Rock announced their fundraising campaign, critics immediately slammed them, questioning why they weren't simply using their own fortunes to help Maui directly. Many pointed out that Oprah alone could single-handedly rebuild entire communities without denting her fortune. Others brought up past accusations that Oprah's famous giveaways on The Oprah Winfrey Show were often funded by sponsors rather than her own money. This backlash only fueled the growing skepticism around celebrity-led charity efforts. Was this fundraiser truly about helping people, or was it just another PR stunt? Momoa's accusations struck a chord, and soon more people started questioning Oprah's motives. Oprah's history of controversial feuds. Oprah Winfrey has spent decades at the top of the entertainment world, but not without controversy. Over the years, she has clashed with multiple celebrities, including Angelina Jolie, Rachel Ray, Chris Pine, and even rapper Ludacris. Her fallout with Angelina Jolie reportedly stemmed from Jolie's refusal to support Oprah's charity projects in South Africa. Many speculated that Jolie's decision was influenced by Oprah's obvious favoritism toward Jennifer Aniston following Aniston's split from Brad Pitt. Their relationship never recovered after that. Another major feud erupted with Rachel Ray after Oprah allegedly accused the talk show host of making racially insensitive remarks. Rachel denied ever saying anything inappropriate, but the damage was done. Their relationship was beyond repair. And let's not forget about Oprah's conflict with Ludacris. The rapper felt that Oprah unfairly edited his appearance on her show, cutting out his responses to make it seem like he agreed with her views while removing his actual opinions. Ludacris later claimed that Oprah only invited him on the show to promote a movie, but ended up making him the subject of controversy. Hollywood's biggest bombshells. What happens next? With Brad Pitt's scandalous history, Keanu Reeves' legendary kindness, and Jason Momoa's fiery accusations, Hollywood is now more divided than ever. Oprah Winfrey's influence remains undeniable, but will her latest controversy change how people see her? And what does this all mean for the future of celebrity activism? Now, we want to hear from you. Which revelation shocked you the most? Do you think Jason Momoa was right to call out Oprah and The Rock? How do you feel about Keanu Reeves' incredible generosity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading every single one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you never miss the latest Hollywood bombshells. And before you go, check out the 2 videos on your screen for more exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes drama. That wraps up the main Hollywood drama for now, but trust me, the industry never stops giving us jaw-dropping moments. With the Brad Pitt-Oprah tension lingering, Keanu Reeves proving once again why he's the ultimate good guy, and Jason Momoa fearlessly calling out the powerful elite, one thing is clear. Hollywood's biggest names are constantly under the spotlight, whether they like it or not. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Behind closed doors, more shocking secrets are waiting to be exposed, more rivalries are brewing, and more celebrities are about to make headlines in ways no one ever expected. So what's next? Will Brad Pitt finally break his silence on his rumored feud with Oprah? Will Keanu Reeves continue proving that true kindness still exists in Hollywood? And will Jason Momoa's bold accusations change the way we see celebrity activism forever? We want to hear your thoughts. Which revelation shocked you the most? Do you believe Jason Momoa was right to call out Oprah and The Rock? Do you think Brad Pitt and Oprah will ever resolve their rumored feud? And how do you feel about Keanu Reeves' legendary generosity? Drop your opinions in the comments. We're reading every single one. And if you love this deep dive into Hollywood's biggest secrets, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on the latest Hollywood scandals, celebrity feuds, and exclusive behind-the-scenes revelations. Before you go, check out the 2 videos on your screen right now for even more explosive Hollywood news. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. On Fire.